Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Chef 2 with your favorite chef, Saul Lopez. Today's March 22nd. We're doing it big. We took a break last week. Got sick, which is real important that we make sure that if we suffer from any illness or we contaminate the food, we need to stay away from the kitchen to keep it safe. But anyways, back. We're doing it strong. Today what we're doing quick sauté vegetables. A lot of people always have questions in regards what kind of vegetables they can make with their food. I mean, there's so many vegetables in the produce section that you could choose from, but today what we're gonna do, we're gonna saute some asparagus with a little bit of squash. Season it simple with a little bit of salt and lemon pepper. Nothing much, nothing heavy, but follow me and you guys will see what I'm doing. So anyways, we start with some asparagus sprigs. We got the whole asparagus and we got squash. Maybe nothing big, nothing small. But anyway, so once you get your asparagus, something like this, what you want to do, you want to rinse it out with some water. Every vegetable you do, you want to rinse with water. Almost all root vegetables are dirty, so always remember to rinse every vegetable possible, including fruit, just to keep it safe. And anyways, so what you do, you start here. Once again, real quick on asparagus, little FYI, what I do, the way I see it is, remember the bottom of the asparagus is pretty bitter. It's the bottom is the root. So what you want to do, wherever it snaps off, that's where you want to cut off. But what I do, I just pretty much cut about 2-3 inches from the bottom. Start there, get these pieces. And then real quick, guys, we just cut them into thirds. Get some little things, get some little twigs in there. Same thing with the squash. Remember, when you cut vegetables, you want to make sure that the vegetables are about the same size. So you want them, because you want to make sure they're all the vegetables are cooked evenly. So anyways, once you get that, get some squash in there, folks. Easy money. All right. Once you have all that ready to go, just put them all together. Then you come back on this side and you get your pan hot. Get a nice little pan, a little bit of oil going, turn it on, probably a bit of medium heat. Then you start from there. So obviously you go with the thickest vegetable. Depending on what kind of vegetables you're cooking, that's what you start first. If you're doing something heavy and hard vegetable like a carrot or maybe like a potato, anything like that, you start that first. At this point right now, the squash and the asparagus cook at the same time. So just drop that in there. Get your oil nice and hot. Like that. Once again, they're about the same size, so cook both vegetables at the same time. Get that in there again. Go season it with a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Always remember to season your vegetables, your food, not just your vegetables, but your food. Once you got that going, get it real quick. Once again, folks, remember, the smaller you cut it, the faster you're gonna cook. Something like this cooks in about 2 minutes, nothing more. What you wanna make sure you have something that's al dente, which is a little bit firm to the tooth, not soggy vegetables. I'm a big fan of crispy vegetables, not soggy, so make sure you don't overcook them. If not, you're gonna turn them into puree. They're gonna fall apart on you, and you're gonna have a mess. So at this point, we already have 1 minute of cooking time on that, which is great. So we can continue to do it. Cook it a little bit. Once again, folks, what you're trying to do at this point, if you're trying to cook maybe like a salmon, a steak, a chicken breast, you cook that before, get it pan seared, turn on your oven, get it hot, put it in a sheet pan, and then you finish it off in the oven. So once in there, that's when you come back and you cut your vegetables, you get them going. Probably the vegetables, the last item you want to finish in your meal. But at this point, what we're doing is just a quick side of vegetables. And obviously follow my videos and you'll continue to learn how to cook a chicken breast, how to cook salmon, any kind of protein you're looking for. And what you do is just mix and match. You can cook any vegetables with any type of protein. There's not really a specific vegetable that you have to cook with chicken or salmon or steak. It's totally up to you. Whatever your favorite thing is, that's what you go for. Once again, folks, it's been about a minute or two. Feel free to grab some, taste it. Remember, you're the boss here. Excuse me. So you want to make sure you got some. Take the asparagus. Nice and ready to go. We're gonna come back away on this side. Here we go. Sorry about that. Be nice and hot. And there you have it, folks. Some quick sauteed vegetables. And this goes out for a lot of people that are trying to stay healthy. Obviously, we use vegetable oil here. Feel free to use your favorite olive oil. Now we did with salt and pepper. And once again, folks, this is squash with a little bit of asparagus. If you have your salmon, put your salmon on top. If you have a steak, put it on top. totally up to you. Right now, the big thing is staying away from starches, any type of carbs, stuff like that. So I'm using a lot of vegetables in my meals. So once again, folks, stay tuned to Chef Tunes and you continue to learn, live life, and live strong. So stay tuned.